Well, good morning everybody and welcome down to my allotment. Now this week I've bought myself a new lawnmower for at home, which means that this lawnmower I've had for a few years now is to stay down on the allotment. But I have noticed that we're starting to get a bit of a problem where it seems as if the belt on this is slipping. So I'm just going to quickly, I've ordered a belt, going to change it, providing we've got the right part, of course. So lift this up and there is the old belt. I've slackened it off to change it. It actually doesn't look too bad, but looks can be deceptive. So we'll put this new one on and just ease it around. There we go. We'll pull it down into place. And rebuild this lawnmower. Let's just tighten that up. There we go. Right, moment of truth. It works. Excellent. One job down. So the reason I wanted to get the lawnmower fixed is so that I can start to work on this area. This is the very top of my allotment, as I'm sure you're aware, and I've said in the past it's been very difficult to keep control of it, and it is getting easier. I laid down this mulch which has helped, but my biggest trouble is my neighbours. I haven't seen them very much at all, and as you can see their grass is getting very overgrown. It's starting to come into mine. So what I'm going to do, tidy up my bit, and then we can see about trying to hold back their area as much as we can. Right, well that has got this area tidied up a little bit. Not perfect, but it's not as bad as I first thought. I've actually run out of string on my grass trimmer, so I think I've got more string at home. I have to bring that down, so I try and do this almost every day, just trimming it back and trying to hold things back. My grass trimmer also lives down here now rather than at home. But what I have done, I had this piece of pallet which I've just put up against my neighbours just to hold back some of the weeds, some of the nettles in particular. I will probably start cutting it down for them just to try and make it a little bit better on myself, but it is their land, so I don't want to invade too much. I just need to try and stop it coming into my part as much as possible. So I'm not saying this job is completed, it's something we're going to work on, but we've got it a little bit better. One more job I need to do today. So this is my potato bed, or one of my potato beds I should say. In this we've got Cypomyra and King Edward, so they are main crop potatoes. One of the things we always have to do with potatoes is give them a good mulch, and you're probably expecting me to mulch with the grass clippings. Well, I'm not. I've been digging into my compost bin and I'm going to start using some of that around my potatoes. Give them a really good mulch to help them grow nice and strong, big and decent potatoes. Now I have excuse me, I have already given this bed a very thorough watering so that all the moisture is in the ground and is locked in. That way, as we add more of this mulch and compost, the potatoes will continue to grow through it. Now I'm not too worried about putting it over the leaves and stuff, because potatoes are pretty tough plants and they will continue to grow right through it. All we're trying to do is cover the ground. As long as they've got a few leaves poking out, they can still photosynthesize and make some energy up. Now I've got to say, it is quite nice to get a bit of hot sunshine out today, but it is going to get a little bit too hot. So I think once I've finished adding all this compost, I'm going to call it a day. But I'd like to thank you so much for joining me down on the allotment today. Hope you have enjoyed finding out about all the trials and tribulations that we have on an allotment plot. And if you have, please do give us a like, follow and leave a comment. I will be back again next time, so until then, please take care.